Hi Scorpio and welcome to Esotera Tarot. My name is Lydia and today I'm pulling energies and messages for the sign of Scorpio for your month of November. As usual, I set the intention for this reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if this reading isn't resonating with you Scorpio, don't worry about it. Just pop over to one of my other videos, check one of your other placements. I'm sure you'll find yourselves in there somewhere. So, okay, my lovely Scorpios, how you doing? I hope you're great. I hope you're grand. Today we're doing a Celtic cross to read for your month of November. I find the Celtic cross to be the most comprehensive overview for a monthly reading because we both can see really a general gist of what's going on, get a flavour, and then we can dive into the details, okay? And with these readings, I'm also including a little sneak peek into that first week of December just to give us a vibe for what that month might be bringing in for you. So it's not an in detailed depth reading, it's just a little cherry on the cake, as it were. So if you're ready, Scorpio, I'm going to jump straight in, starting with the crossing on this side of the board. This will be your current energies, what you're leaving behind, what it is you're facing, what you're thinking about, what you're feeling. And then we'll move into the pathway. There'll be any challenges, triumphs and obstacles. I'm really struggling with that word today, guys. Obstacles that you might encounter along the way as you progress through the month. So I'm going to rock and roll now, Scorpio. I hope you guys are with me. Sit back. This is a longer read. This is in-depth, so get comfy, get cozy. We're going to dive straight in. Okay, Scorpio. Can you show me Scorpio, please, Spirit? Spirit, and thank you so much for presiding over this reading for Scorpio for the month of November. Can you please show me Scorpio's November, please? What's coming ahead for Scorpio in November? Scorpio in November, please. Scorpio in November. And Scorpio. One more shuffle, please, for Scorpios. Okay, so current energies for Scorpio. The Knight of Pentacles. You're making a plan. You're going somewhere. I like it. In the crossing, the Seven of Swords. Definitely making a plan. You're really strategizing here. There's something here, Scorpio. I'm not sure what it is, but we'll find out. In the exit, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Now, I'm getting that as not that you've missed an opportunity. It's that the opportunity came in and you've taken it and now you're putting it to work, which is good. Very clear. I like that, Scorpio. Thank you. You're not normally this clear. Okay. You're normally like a little bit secretive, but you know what? That's why I love you. In the hidden energy, we've got the Five of Swords. In your crown, we've got the Two of Wands. And then in your focus, hello, we've got the Lovers. You know, it's times like this I wish I had a little bell. I think I'm going to invest in a little bell. I'm going to ask Santa for a bell this year. The Lovers. Okay, who are you connected with? You're connected with something. You're going for it, Scorpio. You're going for it. I'm not sure if this is a person or it could be just a concept situation. It could be you connecting with yourself. We will clarify further, but underneath the surface is some tension. I don't know if that's why I'm thinking it might be another energy. I don't know if this is someone you already know, maybe someone you know and you see an opportunity with them in some way, but maybe you need to iron out some details or something like that. But you're looking out onto the horizon and seeing like where this could possibly go for you. Okay. Right, we're just going to take a little look at the pathway on this side and then we'll jump in and clarify. I will let you know what each of the placements mean so you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so for your higher self advice, we have the Eight of Wands. Just talk to them. Send them a little text, a little email, a little snap. In your hopes, sorry, the energy that surrounds you and you might not be aware of it. The Queen of Cups, they like you more than you think, Scorpio. And in the energy that surrounds you, they might not be aware of it. The Empress, okay. Oh, it could be Empress, switch those as you see fit, Scorpio. And then the exit, in the outcome, death. Now for you, Scorpio, this isn't worry. This is just you. This is just you being you. Huge transformation, I think, for whatever connection you're focused on here. But you are actually bringing a lot of your own energy into the table, which shows me that you are trying, you're applying yourself to something. Invested. It's bringing you up into your element. I like it. Okay, right. Let's clarify. Who would like to come out for Scorpio today? I'm letting the cards do whatever they want. I'm getting Wildwood, you know, for you guys. This is normally my clarifier for my universal advice, but the Wildwood is like, no, let me take a turn. Okay, let's do it. We're going to clarify with the Wildwood. The table's going to get very messy because this is a big deck. We're going to go for it. And we're going to start with that lovely Knight of Pentacles. I want to see where he's going. I want to know what his plan is. Okay. Right, can you show me the Nine of Pentacles, please, for Scorpio? The Nine of Pentacles for Scorpio. Oh, okay, straight out the gate, not messing about today, Scorpio, are we? No, no, no. Okay, we have the 10 of bows reversed. We have the 7 of stones reversed. They reversed themselves when they fell out of there. And we have the ancestor reversed. Okay, so the ancestor is like it's like karmic almost. It's not the Wheel of Fortune. It's about having guides around you. It's about having a higher self perspective. Normally in the upright. I think you've kind of been through that process. I'm getting that you are kind of in touch with your higher self and your higher advice, though it might have been a bit of a struggle to get in touch with that. But I think you have. You're showing me here healing. There's been some resistance to healing. There's also been resistance to some kind of responsibility. That's the 10 of bows. Up until now, I think you're trying to correct this. It's almost like you're showing me, Scorpio, like you've been putting off healing over something that you know you need to heal over, some old wound. It's an old wound because the ancestor is here. And you were just like, I just kind of don't really want the work right now. But it's going straight into the Knight of Pentacles. So I'm a bit concerned. I'm not worried. A little bit concerned. I just want to know if it's something that you are looking at correcting, because I think you are, because the 7 of Swords is here, which is strategy. And it's about your personal healing. You're taking responsibility for your personal healing. Now, I'm not saying you're like being avoidant or anything like that, Scorpio. But I know you guys, you think deep. And sometimes when you go very, very deep, it can be very, very painful. And it can be scary. I'm not blaming you for this. This is a totally normal response if you have been through something painful in your past. Okay, can I get the 7 of Swords there in the crossing? What's the 7 of Swords in the crossing? The Blasted Oak, the Tower. 2, the Magician. The 3 of Vessels. Yes, you are. I don't know. There's another energy you're tied to. I kind of knew that from the Lovers, but there's another energy here that you it's really positive for you. A really positive energy. They come up as literal joy in the 3 of Cups. Joy. And due to this person, it's almost giving you the motivation to create your own tower moment, in a way. Because Magician into the Tower is kind of you going, right, enough is enough. And you kind of needed that tower moment because it brings out all of this stuff for you, or all this unhealed stuff, all of these things about the hardships you've had in the past and the things you've had to wrestle with. And you're like, okay, now it's time to deal with it. If I want to connect to energies of joy, I have to dig out all this energetic crap I've been carrying around with me for God knows how long. Okay. Well, I'm going to clarify that Ace of Pentacles in the past. What's that Ace of Pentacles in the past, please? The Ace of Pentacles in the past. The Page of Bows. The 2 of Stones. The 9 of Bows in reversed. Okay, yeah, okay. So this person, this is someone you know, someone who you thought that you may have ruined your shot with in the past, due to unhealed wounds. The 9 of Bows is traditionally about, he's the wounded warrior. He takes his wounds, healed, he wears them like battle scars, like armour on the battlefield. They inform him, his past mistakes, uses his past mistakes to inform his future, so he doesn't make mistakes. That is in reverse in the past for you. Around another energy, the 2 of Stones, which is 2 magnetic, well, it's not always mean that, it can mean instability, but I think that's there as well. But this is definitely 2 different energies I'm feeling, especially from what I'm getting here on the table for you. But in the Wildwood, it literally means challenge. There was a challenge coming together with another energy that you liked. I believe it to be this energy here. If for some reason it was challenging, you couldn't quite grasp it. You couldn't quite get it together. And it may be an opportunity that you feel has passed, because it's showing me that on the exit. And then the Page of Bows, it's about being open. I think while this connection for you was challenging, you feel that you had missed your shot with it. It could be a job, but I'm getting person. You still felt curious about them. You still were curious about what were they up to, what were they doing, would they still talk to me? Even while you weren't really in a position to be locking this down anyway, there's still part of you that has been open to whoever or whatever this was or is. Okay, can I please clarify the 5 of Swords in that hidden energy? I'd like to know what's in the hidden energy here. I believe it is a conflict with this person. There might be the reason why you couldn't bring this together. In the past, yeah, Four of Stones. Someone was being a little bit stubborn here. Knight of Vessels, yeah, and the Page of Vessels. Oh my goodness, this is sweet. So this kind of got to, it's sweet, it's like bittersweet. So when you met this person, whoever they are, it started off very small, very sweet. The emotions grew. You started connecting nicely, and then it stopped. And that stopped, and that was self-protection from you, Scorpio. Four of Pentacles. You were like, oh God, no, before it, so it's gone Page, Knight, and it should then go up to King or Queen. You went Page, Knight. You couldn't do that final jump because you were carrying a lot of shit from other things at the time. Maybe there was a lot of things going on for you at the time or something like that. You kind of recognize before you can fully commit into this partnership again, or to be able to get this opportunity back again, you have to wade through all that shit and maybe even resolve something with them. Maybe the way things went down. I mean, reverse these energies as you see fit, Scorpio. But I'm just seeing a Scorpio here that whoever came in, it was just like right person, wrong time kind of energy. And you had other things going on, and it was kind of crazy. Your emotions were everywhere, and you hadn't. So there was no space for this person to come in, so they couldn't, on an energetic level, there was no space. And it looks like you're opening up to make a little bit of space for them, but we'll see with the Two of Wands. Right, can we see the Two of Wands, please, in the crown? The Two of Wands in the crown. The wood, okay? These are the Hierophant. The Three of Arrows and the Hermit. While you want to invest in this, there's still a lot of fear currently. You're in Hermit mode. The Hermit is Virgo as well. Don't know if you're connecting to one of them. This person that you're connecting to is in a Hermit mode. I don't think you're either not connected to them or you haven't seen them in a person for a while. They're attaching some heartbreak here. And the Hierophant, it's almost like he's trying to set straight. Or the other way around. They hurt you. And someone here wants to set the record straight. But it's like, traditionally, if it was just between setting the record straight between you and them, I'd be seeing the Justice card. But I'm not. I'm seeing the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is more like setting the record straight within you, your structures, the way you go about things, your belief in your ability to love and connect again. It's almost like you've got to explain that to them, like some journey you've been on, some changes. But it's definitely fear. It's a fear of heartache that kept you back, possibly kept them back, which is totally normal. I see it every day, Scorpio. I see it every day. All right, can I please clarify the Lovers? The Lovers. Six of Stones. Yeah. The King of Stones. Wow. The Five of Vessels. Wow. Yeah, there's so much. It's so strange, actually. I mean, I don't know who this is to you, Scorpio, and or which way this energy is running. But I see, while there is like a desire to commit, there's always an underlying sadness or it stops. There's regret here over not having committed in the past. From you or them. There's a regret. And I think you're moving towards exploring that regret. With them, without them, yourself. So the Five of Vessels traditionally is card of sadness, but as you can see, she's dancing on it. So it's like, okay, I know sad things happened, but how can we make the most of the situation? Is there a chance for this to be solid? That's the King of Pentacles. And then you realise, or they realise, that the only way that's going to be achieved is through equal give and take. That's the Six of Pentacles. But if you notice, the Six of Pentacles here is actually exploitation. It's correcting where energy was given and not received properly. It's trying to rectify it. Reconciliation all over this reading, Scorpio, either from you or from them. Okay, who would like to clarify the pathway? Do you know what? I'm getting this deck, the above deck for you. I was explaining to, was it Libra? Oh no, it's Virgo. I think it was Virgo. This is like my little emo deck. Doesn't come out very often, and was gifted to me by a Scorpio. So I think it's right up your alley, guys. All right, can I see the Eight of Wands, please? The Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands, please. Okay, this one wants to come out. Oh, I saw this actually at the bottom of the deck as I was shuffling. Ace of Pentacles. It's that Ace of Pentacles again. It's like, can we? It's like you or them communicating. Is there another chance? Can we still do this? Is there space for me? Can this be fixed? That sort of thing. Yeah, we've got the King of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, it's you trying to correct in the past where you or them did not show up in the full capacity. So that's Five of Pentacles, sorry. I might have said Five of Wands. It's Five of Pentacles. Where you or them did not show up in the full capacity as intended for whatever reason. Ready now, she's coming up as King of Wands. Or they are. Over the Wands. It's like you want to express that. It's like, I'm sorry. Can we please do something new? Is there a chance for something real this time? Because we missed our chance for real back there. And I don't know how far back that is. Take that as it resonates, Scorpio. Can I get the Queen of Cups, please? The Queen of Pentacles. Wow. We have the Three of Cups. Okay, great. And the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. This person feels the same. I'm happy to report, Scorpio. They're showing me the Queen of Pentacles. Again, a lot of Virgo energy. Virgo there. It doesn't have to be a Virgo, just a little side note. Over the Queen of Cups, so whoever this is, because this is energy around you and you're not aware of it, so this isn't you. This is somebody else. So they're showing me a big old cup of love for you, Scorpio. Like, I don't know who this is, but they adore you. It's almost like you can't put a foot wrong. With the Queen of Pentacles, at least one point they saw a long-term real future with you. They got something from you. At least energetically, that fulfilled them. And then we've got the Three of Cups, which is you showed me them as the Three of Cups as well. You both, this is fun. You two have a lot of fun together. They like talking to you, you like talking to them. And then the Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment on their part. I think they've been waiting for you to come and say this to them. Or again, the other way around. So if you're thinking of approaching somebody, now is the time in the month of November, Scorpio. I don't know who this is. They have a lot of fondness. A lot of fondness for you. All right, can I get the Empress, please? Again, another Virgo card, which is very unusual. Got 4 out on the table now. Some of you might have really strong Virgo placements, so check that video. That might resonate with you guys, okay? All right, can I get the Empress, please, in the Hopes and Fears? The Empress. The Empress in the Hopes and Fears. Ace of Cups, brand new, beautiful, emotional beginning. One that's productive this time. You also show me this as a fear, which is also why I'm kind of leaning on you, Scorpio, as being the one who was withholding in the past. I think there's because it was due to you were afraid of having your heart broken. Well, if you're someone who's afraid of having the heart broken, you're going to fear opening your heart again. Yeah, we've got the Five of Swords here. And then we have the High Priestess in reverse. You're not connected to your heart space enough, Scorpio. That's why. It's like trusting yourself again. The High Priestess in reverse is you not listening to your intuition. That's because you've got Five of Swords here that is right in the middle between you. So your intuition's here. Five of Swords here. Your heart is here. You've got swords between you and your intuition. This is what needs to be cleared out. Now, it's something around building, because the Empress is a builder. She is about production. I mean, she sits there, she waves her magic wand, and suddenly all the crops grow. She's the goddess of fertility, starting something new, rebirth and birth. So this is something new coming back around, but you either can't sense it yet, you're worrying about it, you can't fully connect to it, because it's a fear, but it's also something that you wish for. So that might have, and not with you, but in general, that usually results in flip-floppy kind of behavior, like people coming in or out, and, you know, opening up, closing down, opening up, closing down. Either you or them were doing something like that, which was causing the imbalance back here. Okay, can I get the Death card, please? Death card in the outcome. I'm not worried about the Death card. Not with you, Scorpio. I know you can handle the Death card, right? That's home for you. The mysterious, the unknown, transformational energies. You're all about it. Okay, can I get the Death card in the outcome, please? Give her a good shuffle for the outcome. Okay, the death card in the outcome for Scorpio, please. Death card in the outcome for Scorpio is my lovely Scorps. Okay. We've got Sam Hain. It's a new beginning. Well, it's like the darkest before the dawn. We have the Page of Swords. And then we have the Elements, which is like the Magician. It's like he's saying to me, this is going to be really hard for me, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do it anyway. I've been putting it off, but I'm going to do it anyway. This is going to be difficult, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm just going to, you know, be a bit guarded. I'm going to take my time. But I've got to make this happen, or else, I don't know what. But it'll be different for all of you. But you're kind of going into a bit of an unknown period. It might be a little bit dark. It might be a little bit like you've got to go down. Well, you're doing it down here, especially repeating what you're doing down here. It's like a period of self-reflection, deep self-emotional reflection for you. Trying to pick out what's going on in your psyche that's stopping your connections, or you're choosing the wrong connections, or you're manifesting things you don't really want, or manifesting things you're not ready for. All of that business. It's messy, messy business, Scorpio, but the payoff is huge. Huge. Okay? Which brings me to the first week of December for you guys. Oh, sorry, oh, hang on. I never put them this way. What's this card? I'm just going to go underneath here a bit, Scorpio. I never place the cards this way. I'm going to take the hint. Yeah, we've got the Five of Cups. This is the hidden energy. The Ace of Swords. Yeah, Temperance. That's literally you taking time to heal. All the things that cause you inner conflict in the world. End of a cycle. That's really nice. Very transformative month for you here in November. Okay, Scorpio, let's get that first week of December. Let's see it's come up for you. Can you please show me the first week of December for Scorpio, please? The first week of December for Scorpio. The first week of December for Scorpio, please. First week of December for Scorpio. Our December sneak peek for all of the Scorpios. Now, it might be something that's nothing to do with all of this, but to be honest, most of the time, it does follow on. Okay, can I get 1st of December for Scorpio? Not the first week of December. 10 of Swords, Death, good. 5 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. That's good. I know there's a cards traditionally people don't want to see, but it's good. You're telling me this is the end of me only going for half measures, not believing in myself, not going after what I want, letting the past affect all of my current decisions. Because the Queen of Wands is all about attracting in energy, because she is herself a positive force of energy. She attracts in the things that she wants. I think you've been out of that energy for a little while, Scorpio. Because you showed me here you had something attracted in that you did want, and you just repelled it. Not on purpose. Energetically, it repelled. You're switching that energy around now to attract, which takes a lot of energy and healing, which you're doing here. You're doing the work, Scorpio. You're doing the work, right? 10 of Swords is endings. It's just endings. I don't think it's ending with this energy. No, there's way too much joy involved. It's ending this period where you've been in a don't want to say repulsive energy. You're not repulsive, not in that sense, but that's literally the word for repelling. So that's it, repelling energy. Repulsive. No, every Scorpio I've ever met has been gorgeous. Yeah, you've been pushing things away, and that's kind of coming to an end, because you're feeling like while you push things away, you're actually going without the things that you want. And that's only a half life, Scorpio. That's only half a life lived. You want 10 of Pentacles. You don't want 5 of Pentacles. You're tired of it. You're tired of restricting yourself because of fear or unhealed wounds or things that you've been left undealt with because you didn't have the time, or things were just too crazy, you weren't in the right mindset. Not blaming you for this. Not blaming you for this, Scorpio. Everyone does it. Everyone does it. Okay, can we get some higher advice for Scorpio? Who's coming out for that? The round decks. Not come out for anyone yet. Okay. Can we get some advice from the universe, please, for all of the Scorpios during this time? Some advice, some universal advice for Scorpios. Some universal advice. The round decks never come out. Scorpio. Must be important. The round decks always give a little bit more detail because you can tell what's going on by their position, and their positions are a lot more nuanced than, you know, upright or reversed, okay? You can see when something's on its way in or when it's on its way out a little bit easier with a round deck than you can with a traditional reversed, because it could just mean a negative aspect of that card if it's reversed, or it could mean something's coming in. It's hard to tell sometimes, whereas with a round deck, you've got 2 other dimensions to work with, which is great. Okay, can I please get some universal advice for Scorpio? Universal advice for Scorpio, please. The universal advice for Scorpio. Universal advice. Okay, from the universe, we have, oh, Knight of Wands, upright. You're like, yeah, I'm just going to get this done. Like that. The Ace of Pentacles, upright. The opportunity has not passed. To be honest, we've seen it. We saw it back there. We saw it here. We've seen it here as well. The universe is like, no, if you want it, you've got to go get it. The universe isn't going to hand you this opportunity. That's you on your Knight of Wands energy there, Scorpio. But if you do make the effort, the opportunity is still there. Love is on its side. Do you know what, universe? I couldn't have said it better than myself. I couldn't. So I've got to cover them up. That's why I'm doing this. All right, love is on its side. I think this is someone you're currently in separation with, or you talk maybe a little bit, maybe friends, I don't know. They're coming in. It's coming in. You haven't connected with this person yet. You haven't or reconnected with this person yet. I mean, it could be a new person and it was an old person you were struggling with before. Don't discount the reading because of that detail. But I'm very much getting coming back around energy because we keep seeing the Ace of Pentacles. With it starting off in your past energy there, Scorpio, it feels like a missed opportunity. Or at least from your perception, it feels like a missed opportunity. But the opportunity kept representing itself throughout the reading. It's like you've got several checkpoints with this person. And each of these checkpoints is like tick, 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 tick. It's like you missed one, and you're like, oh God, I've lost the trail. You haven't lost the trail, another checkpoint's going to come up. You're going to get or receive some communication with the Eight of Wands from whoever this is, and it is under the Ace of Pentacles from the above deck. It is about having a new opportunity. You're going to talk about it with whoever this is, whether you initiate that conversation or they do. There is a back and forth communication between the two of you. The only reason I'm getting now it might be you is because you are getting the Knight of Wands and he goes after what he wants. And they are wands. So I think they're the Knight of Wands. You're like, right, okay, let's do this. Let's go for it. Let's try and make something real out of this. And that love is on its side. It's like, yeah, you got the opportunity. The universe will always give you opportunities, but it won't hand whatever you want on a plate because it wants to see if you can step up to the mantle. Can you do all the healing work? Can you process the pain? Can you get that out of the way? Because as much, and I say this to everyone, Scorpio, not just you, but I say this to everybody, as much as we might go out asking for this perfect person to land on our laps, we have to make sure we are also the perfect person in return for them. If you want a higher vibe person, you have to be a higher vibe person. It's kind of how the universe works energetically. When people from different vibes pair, it doesn't work, it breaks apart. So if they're up there and you're down here, you don't meet. Or if you're up there and they're down here, you don't meet. So if the person you're looking at is up here, which to be honest is kind of an Empress energy and Queen of Cups energy, this is kind of like a high vibe person. You're bringing up your vibration up as well. Now, I'm not saying you're low vibe. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying you've been through something or you've been focused on something that has not aligned your frequency with this person. Because this person might have just been ready. Not saying they're better than you or anything like that. It might just be they were ready for the commitment with time when you weren't, or vice versa. Like ships crossing in the night. But now you're raising yourself because you're doing all this beautiful healing there, Scorpio. Beautiful healing. It's bringing you up and up and up where you're ready to meet this person on a real level. And them to you, if this is a reversed role. They're going up and up and up and up to meet you on your level because they've done their healing too. Okay, Scorpio. I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below and give the little video a thumbs up if you can. I absolutely love the energy you share with me here, Scorpio. It's beautiful. Thank you for letting me read for you today and for chilling with me here in the Zenden. And until the next one, Scorpio, I'm going to love you and leave you. Take care.